Bro, I was supposed to be home, man. I just stopped at the gas station about a good 10 minutes, though, cleaning out the car. Oh, man. And I'm ready to eat. I don't know what we're going to eat tonight. Yeah. I want some hot wings, but I don't think I'm going to make it back in time. Wild Wing Station closed at 9. Now, I should make it. Yeah, I got an hour 30. I should make it back on time. I know I will. Yeah, I know I will. What's good, y'all? What's good? What type of questions y'all got? Yeah, this live. This live right here. This live. This is I'm using this to my Instagram followers because they don't be on my TikTok lives, and I get like they have a way to text me on Instagram. So it is so many people text me on Instagram. So and I can't respond back to them. So I'm trying to get them to come on here so I could give them a thorough answer. Because like if somebody texts me something, like more than likely I'm gonna just text them one time because I'm not gonna be able to have time to go back and forth. You know what I mean? No, just how we talk on TikTok. How I get my answers out on there. But I'm just trying to go ahead and get all these questions out the way because more than likely I'm not gonna respond to them all. I might just clear them all out for real, because it's the same questions over and over again. That's lit though. How you got your TikTok name and your YouTube name the same thing. Yeah, I use a factoring company. It's called TBS, and they take out 4%. But the thing is, if you submit your paperwork before 12 o'clock in the evening time, that you'll get paid that same day. Like today, I dropped off a load and I got paid for it, like right at 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, something like that. But after I submitted the paperwork at 10 o'clock, they sent me the remittance email. That remittance email, no, the first thing they're gonna send you, they're gonna text you and they're gonna say, they got the info, stand by for payment. And when they do all that, they just processing the paperwork, right? And so as soon as you get that email that say TBS or whoever your factoring company is, they should send you an email and it should say something like remittance. Remittance means money. Yeah, so, not before midnight, before 12 o'clock in the evening, like lunchtime type stuff. So if you get it out there before lunchtime, they'll pay you with that same day. But if you pay them after, like more than likely, you'll have to wait like a day. You'll have to wait till like the next business day, like the next evening at that. So yeah, you want to get that paperwork in there before that time. But before midnight, shit, I would honestly say after midnight. if come to think about it, if they say before 12, no, I think it's 7 to 12. As a matter of fact, yeah, 7 to 12. It's something like that because I think everybody in their office about 7, so 7 to 12. That's the time you want to submit it. I'm hungry as hell. Y'all just don't know. I'm ready to get to the house. I ain't been to the house. Still ain't made it to the house. Traffic. This that Texas, Dallas, Texas, Austin traffic. Man, I'm gonna be right here for a good little minute. I should have just took all the toll roads. That would have made sense. Cause that's the way it took me. It put me on the toll roads, but this way right here was no tolls. Oh yeah, for sure, no problem. But this way right here was no tolls, but it was only supposed to be 6 minutes shorter. But they messed me up. Yeah, same day. Keep taking them notes, bro. Keep taking them notes. Cause a lot of people they don't that's doing it. They don't go live and explain all this shit. They do it, you know. They just like to keep it in TikTok. and try to explain it, but they know they don't explain it thoroughly, and they just like to leave people hanging for whatever reason. You know what I mean? I don't know why, but I know that's why a lot of people mess with me. You know what I'm saying? I keep it real. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. I really want to get some more videos out on YouTube though. That's my thing, cause we actually been growing on here pretty well. Like we didn't gain we've been gaining 100 subscribers like every day this week. Like every day this week. Like ever since we started promoting on TikTok, we gained like 100 subscribers every day. Cause when we first started, we had like 600. So that's pretty cool. For real, for real. Okay. The first thing is you want to look at the mileage, right? The mileage. After you look at the mileage, how like on your mileage, you want to see how many deadhead miles it's gonna take you to get there. And how you do that is, obviously, type in it's gonna have the city or the pickup location, right? And wherever you are, type that location in as well. After that, it's gonna give you like if you're 52 minutes away from that city, like that's what's gonna happen. Like you just 52 minutes away. So if it's 12 o'clock, you'll be like, okay, you can pick it up at 1:30 or whatever like that. I say stuff like that because I know I might have to fill up, or I might have to go get something to eat, simple stuff like that, right? So after you look at the mileage, you want to see the commodity. The commodity is how much space it takes up, what the load is specifically, and how much it weighs, like all those, like how tall it is, the dimensions of the pallets, everything like that. After that, you're gonna take a look at the weight specifically. You want to make sure it's not over your GVR, like how much ever your van can carry. You want to make sure it's not over that much weight or nowhere near, because it wouldn't make sense to travel cross country 3,000 miles with 4,100 pounds in your truck. You more than likely you're gonna break down somewhere. I'm not gonna say you're gonna break down, but more than likely you're you are stressing your van out. So you got the mileage, the commodity. Then after that, you really want to factor in how much fuel is gonna take to get you there. And after that, you really just want to try to negotiate the best rate from there. Like whatever price you come up with in your head, mention that to the broker, and the weather as well. So and then if they're not going for that price, that's when I like to ask them. Like I just like to throw it up in their face. How much are you charging the customer to move this? Like in my last video on my YouTube that I had made, I think it was 231 miles for $150. I put that caption up there for a reason, like, because I knew a lot of people weren't gonna click on that video. But if people watch that video, like, they'll get a not a clear understanding, but they'll see a little bit in detail about it. And also, when does it have to be delivered, right? So, say for instance, you pick up something that has the minimum I like to take is 90 cents, 90 cents a mile. And if I take 90 cents a mile, that shit is not gonna get there till I want to say like the next day, not the next day, but like the weekend or something. Honestly, like if they want to give, if they, but more, I haven't been taking the loads that low since I first started. So everything pretty much been a dollar, dollar ten, stuff like that. And I was lucky to get at that $1.80 and that $1.60 when I was headed up to Minnesota. That was just like some pure ass luck, like for real, for real. But what else I was gonna say? What else? And also, I use the DAT load board, right? And so it's this feature on there. It shows you how much the lane pays. So that's another small little detail. All the little things matter. But I can't just, I'm not saying that that's the right way to go about negotiating your rates, but that's just how from the videos I had looked at, that's just what I seen. So see. I'm in the process right now, but I'm getting a cargo van. I'm not gonna say you can make good money or you can make any money, but because it's just the fact that it's so many people doing it right now, so it's harder for newer guys to come in and be profitable, right? Because like I said in that video that I had just made, right? What happened was my last video I had uploaded, it was 231 miles for $150, right? And I just posted that thumbnail like it was a load there, but I didn't take that load. It was just a video that like a little negotiating video or whatever. And so I just wanted to put that one out there without giving so much detail in the caption and the title I meant. Power package on DAT. I had a standard DAT version, but I had a demo of the other stuff. And so next month it'll charge me for that power. No, it's the trucker's edge. I mean the trucker's edge. That's what it's gonna charge me for next month. But yeah, like I was saying, you can make money in it if you have like the direct shippers. That's what you want to look for. You want like before you even go out and get a van, you just want to do some cold calls, like try to figure out how you gonna get your work. That's you want to figure that out like first and foremost. Like even after like while you're in the process of getting your insurance quote or whatever like that, like do a bit of digging, like see how many manufacturers in your area that ship out products or pallets on a daily basis to the point where you can have that consistent work, that consistent income. Because at the end of the day, those guys who have those direct shippers, those are the guys who still eating right now, like doing damn good for themselves. So it's all something to take in mind. But you can make good money. It's just how you go about coming into the industry. It just so happened like I was studying hot shot, so I know a little bit more. I was studying on like a bigger scale of transportation, so like the negotiating things I was just talking about, like that's how hot shotters, what a good ones. That's how they go about negotiating their rates. Yep, going directly to the company. So if you hold on, let me read that right. Yeah, going directly to a company and have a have a contract with them. Yep, that's exactly what I mean. That's what you want to do. Cause it'll help out a lot better. Like you'll consistently stay moving, like consistently. It may not be every day out the week, but man, get those and man, you'll be set for real. Like that's why I'm glad I'm back this week because I want to go try to figure out a little bit more. Like and actually as a matter of fact, I don't like to talk too much about my future plans or how much I got going, but this lady in that load I just dropped off in Cali, right? It was for a specific company, and they end up calling me back today, like not too long ago, and she was saying that we have locations because I picked up in Wisconsin going to California, so that was that's where it was going. So the lady she had called me, she had said we can pay you to deadhead to our location in Texas, you know, and to ship out wherever. And then so she was like, she gonna look into it and see what they're shipping out Monday because I told her I'm resting for the weekend. And she told me she'll give me a call back. So, but the thing was, she contacted me first. So I guess the, it's all about how you handle business. You know, look at all those guys got off on the access road. Now they stuck. I used to hate when I used to do that. So with the own cargo van in my LLC, will I have to go under? You can stay in state and make good money if you have the right connections. But I'm trying to see what you're asking. Hold up. you can stay in your state to make good money, and you can also go over the road to make, good money. It all depends on how you conduct business and what type of contract you have with these certain people. But I know that company that had called me, that's a huge company. So, and she told me she was like she likes to have direct customers or whatever, direct carriers. So I was like, wow, like that was perfect. And so tomorrow when I wake up, I'm gonna give the shipper in the Texas area, I'm gonna give them a call and I'm gonna be like, hey, I recently did a load from Wisconsin to California, for the company or whatever, something along those lines. But yeah, man, it's not that bad. It's just you got to make sure you're doing the right type of business. It's not an easy thing to get into. Like, even though the TikTok videos look so good and stuff like that, that's just a video. Like, that's just a piece of what you're saying. You don't see all the behind the scenes of like the dispatching and the waiting on the load. And in my last two videos, that's what I did. Like, I took y'all along with like when I was getting loaded, I took y'all along that there's no load in Cali. Like, that's what that video was about. And that video I just made, I was negotiating the rate, like, trying to, but it didn't work. So you just want to pay attention to a lot of details. Like I said, it's not too many guys that'll come out, and go live and just talk about certain stuff about this, about business. They just ignore the questions and shit like that and just let they live run for whatever reason. I mean, obviously, why, but I'm not gonna say I've been making good money since I started, but I've been making a lot of money since I started. My worst week, I made $150, only $150. And with that $150, I really ain't make it. I had to spend it back on gas just to get back home or whatever. Well, get back to Atlanta, because I went from Atlanta to North Carolina. And come to find out, the load didn't fit, so I had to pay me for an unused truck. And so that was my worst week. My best week, last week, $7,480. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's how a lot of people found me. Like, a lot of people, they seen the good week. Everybody came on the good week, which was last week. We literally had only 2,000 followers on TikTok last week. But everybody else knew, like, I shit y'all not, we literally gained like 13,000 within like a week and a half. So, and we're still growing. We done gained like 400 more followers since last night, since about 11 o'clock last night. So, and I talk about that in some of my other videos. You just got to go back and watch them, man, because I talk about a lot. How many miles I drove, I'm not sure. From Atlanta, Georgia to somewhere in North Carolina. I had to fill up twice, so really that was about 200 in gas. There and back, yeah, about 200 in gas. So really I lost money that week, honestly. I did 4 loads, 4 of them. The first one I did, they wanted one of them on a hot shot, right? But I talked the broker into letting me put that load on my in a cargo van because of the dimensions of that pallet. I was like, it can fit, but he was telling me it was for a cargo van or whatever. And the other load, they wanted that one on a dry van. They specifically wanted that one on a dry van because of what was inside of it. It was some type of ATM machine or whatever. But the thing is, I had ran that load before, and when I did it the first time, I only got paid $1 a mile for it. But the second time I went, I told them that I had a drop in. So, but I knew, like, even though I lied to the broker, I knew that that place they had an office, they had a ramp where they could load a cargo van. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just try it out. I'm in Houston anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna just do what they say. So that was a little over $4,000 that one trip from Texas to Minnesota, and from Minnesota I booked a load out of North Dakota and one load in Wisconsin, and I took both of those to California, and that was $3,400. So that week, that whole week last week, I only did 4 loads, and it came out to be 7,480. So it all depends on how you go about, how much you know, and like I said, I was studying this on a bigger scale, which was hot shot. So that's just how I know certain things. So the broker and dispatcher kind of like the same. Now the broker and the dispatcher are two completely different things. The dispatcher is the person calling to get the load. The broker is the person who has the load and who has the money. Out of that 7K, how much profit? I don't talk about my profit. I just like if I show the original rate that I get, I'm not gonna talk about the profit. That's just how I am because the way I got it on TikTok, like it's literally like I'm showing you like every dime for every load. But if I tell you how much I take out for Texas, how much I have to put away for emergency funding or whatever, business funding, that's too much. That's like that's cause I get the question a lot. I don't ignore it. I see it, but it's like damn man, I can't like tell it too much right then and there, But it's still good profit because that first trip was only 1,200 miles, right? And 1,200 miles, that was only about a little under $400 in fuel. So we got $4,000. Take out 400 for fuel. We got another trip going 1,600 miles, but we got 3,400 total this time. So we spend about a little over 500 in fuel. So take out, I would say roughly around 1,000. Another $100 for that oil tank that I had got. These just rough estimates. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I put away for taxes. You gotta save for taxes and everything like that. So those just a rough estimate. So about what? 7,400 from 1,100. Well, what is that? 6,300. So about 6,300, a little up under there. But that's just a rough estimate. I still didn't even take home that much, or that doesn't even include what you pay yourself. It's a lot of little factors or a lot of smaller things that come into play. You know what I mean? Damn, bro, I hate these windshield wipers. This shit, look at this, man. Oh yeah. I feel you, bro. It's just I don't know. Some people just they go a little too hard in the comments on that TikTok stuff. Do you think it's 7? I don't know what that looks like. What year is it? Because I think it's one of those smaller cargo vans. Well, I'm in Austin, thank God. I want to go see that job site that I was working on. I wonder if they finished it. Matter of fact, I want to go look. I'm curious to know if they finished that job or not. I probably should get off right there. I'm not sure. But I think this was one of my last job sites. Yeah, like my second to last job site that I had worked at before I had started my other job. And then I came over here. I started doing this. I used to do construction work. Do some physical shit, man. Like real physical. I remember carrying the wheelbarrow, doing all that shit, man. Ooh. Looking back at it, it's like, dang, bro, I can't believe I did that for $18 an hour. Like, dang, bro. Like that's crazy. It wasn't bad though, cause that's all I knew. That's what I had went to school for. So I might be lost. I don't even think I remember how to get there from on this side. That might be the road. Yep, that's the road. It's supposed to be a cemetery on the left side, from what I remember. 2005. I'm not sure. They the brokers they may not work with that. It all depends on how much space you got. If it's something that you can rely on and get the insurance quote on, because another thing, the insurance company they might not even work with it. So just get that insurance quote as well. That'll play a huge factor in that. Just trying to still jump in this and be my own boss. This is a good move. Man, I can't say yes and I can't say no, because it all depends on you. You know what I mean? I don't want to just lead nobody in the wrong direction. The back is roughly 4x4. Yeah, that's one of those smaller cargo vans. Might want to get a what you call it, a might want to get a bigger one, because it's not too many pallets that are 4x4 like a perfect square. It's not too many parcels out there for that. No, don't get me wrong. Now it's some, but it's not a lot to the point where you can really be. I'm not gonna say profitable, but it's not a lot where you can really be consistent with it. But like I said, if you find those direct shippers who ship out like smaller pallets or whatever, and get a good relationship with them and do that with them, hey, you'll be good. Dang, bro. Come on, man. I hate doing that stupid shit. Yeah, that's it right there. That's the road right there. I need to go down. It gotta be it. I should have hit. Hey, I need a bumper. I'm gonna put a front bumper and a back bumper on here. Cause motherfuckers in like New York, stuff like that, they cannot drive. Like they're so reckless. Like this right here, this guy seen me trying to get over. I had my turn signal on and everything. Still just cruising, driving by slow. For sure, thanks, bro. Stay safe. Hey, appreciate it, bro. You too. But just make sure you get that insurance quote about it. I'm sure it'll work out. Oh man, damn, bro, what are y'all doing, bro? That shit don't even say straight, man. Hey, bro, I'm so tired of dealing with these stupid people. Man, fuck it. I'm just gonna go home, man. Man, just gonna go home, bro. People don't know how to drive. It's not that hard. Come back another day. I keep saying I'm gonna go by and see it though, but I still never done it. Don't look at me, motherfucker. I have a Ram 3500 ProMaster. It's 5'8", a clearance space, so 5'8" tall, 4.5 feet wide from wheelbase to wheelbase. You don't want to go off the door, because the door you still have that wheelbase. So if you book a pallet that's wider than that wheelbase, you're gonna be messed up because it's not gonna fit. So you want to be careful with that. But the Ram 3500 ProMaster 2017, it's a 2017. That's another job site. I worked over there too. That big building right there. I worked no. Well, not that one. It's another one behind it. Matter of fact, at least the traffic's on. But even sometimes still like even though the load may be two parcels, sometimes the pallet are too tall. and so they still don't fit, you know. So it's a lot, bro. It's a lot of little details you gotta be worried about. But this downtown Austin, if y'all ain't never seen it, this downtown Austin right here. I wish it wasn't raining, you know, so y'all can see it a little bit better, but it looks pretty good. But it's not even, yeah, that was the heart. No, I missed the heart of downtown. Yeah, we missed the heart of downtown because it was, I think we were stuck in traffic, so it didn't show pretty good. It didn't show that well. I used to come down here like damn near every night. Well, not every night, but when I was living in this small town called Bastrop, get a note. You want to get a note because it's gonna build your credit, whether it's in your business name or personal name. Or if you could put a good amount of cash down to get it in your business name, I would do that. You know, but more than likely, you're still gonna have to personal guarantee it. So just make sure the dealer understand what you're trying to do with it. You know, because if not, it's just gonna be your personal name. But you kind of want to get away from cashing out and stuff, so you'll have a better credit history. So when you do want to do things like this, you know, get up and start your own business, or you know, get out and go get a new car, you won't have to just spend 40 grand on a car, you know. So you know, just build that credit, you know, and it takes time a little bit, you know. It took me 6 to 8 months to get my situation back right. So, and I mean, it wasn't the quickest time, but I had to give it time. You know what I mean? So, just want to be careful about rushing things. I wouldn't want you to rush into it and be lost. So that's why I'm so big on saying telling people to do their proper research, because it's a lot of behind the scenes things that goes on, like a lot. Like no like I can't think of off the top of my head of like situations to tell y'all to be aware of, but like if y'all act, I could give some guidance, give some direction. But like I said, it's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that that you don't get to see. It's always just the smaller videos on TikTok and everything like that. And I'm trying to. That's why I'm trying to grow this platform on YouTube as well, right? Because I know like it'll be able to more people will be able to watch a lot longer videos, because I only have 3 minutes to video on TikTok, right? And so I can't. That's not a lot of time to talk. Like it's a lot of time, but it's not a lot for TikTok video that's gonna keep your attention. So what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start making content on YouTube, and it's like a day in the life vlog type thing, but it's gonna be about this, like the whole experience or whatever. Not the whole experience, but just so people be able to get a good feel of how it operates and how things run, sort of, kind of. Because and like in that video, Texas, that California video I had made, right? Like I had to wait like 30 minutes to for that lady to get that paperwork right. Like after I had went in the building and started talking, like it wasn't just me like straight giving her something and walking straight to the back. Like I even had to pay a fee for them to use the ramp, like go outside and like load me. Like that is so stupid. But the broker they cashed out me the money right back, so it wasn't bad. But like I said, it's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. And my whole life starting up on YouTube. just to get give a little bit a better view on the whole process, the whole niches and stuff. Speed limit 70. All right, we go 80. I'm trying to get home, y'all. I'm trying to get home. Have to set the camera off. Well, nah, no, not. It's just the fact that I live so close, like right off the highway type shit. So I'm gonna get my location out. And it's raining. Dang, bro. It looks pretty good on camera though. Like the night and shit. Like the way this road looks. Just a dirty windshield. I used to hate riding through this part. Cause this part would be so congested with traffic after work. I used to have to get off on the access road. The access road is that little road over there that y'all see. Texas is the only state that has access roads. Like, so, say for instance you make the wrong turn, you can just get off and like literally make a U-turn and go back, and get back right. But if you miss a exit in like another state or something, your ass gonna have to go all the way up the highway about 30 more miles just to turn around and make that U-turn. So that's about the best part of Texas for real, for real. We got the only state with access roads. And we got HEB too, the cheapest groceries you'll ever get. So for real, it is good quality groceries. Ain't nothing cheap. What it do? It's good. Thanks, bro. I want to go there again. That food is so good. I took my whole family there. That shit is good. Like, I love them ribs, bro. It's something about them ribs, man. Like my granddad, he can cook some good ribs, but like his ribs better than Texas Roadhouse ribs. So they some real like ribs, but Texas Roadhouse ribs so tender. But man, like I don't know. I don't even know which one's better, honestly. Because the way my granddaddy grill his, you can taste the grill on there. Not the burnt tar piece of the grill, but you can taste the grill. Texas Roadhouse like they let theirs marinate a little too long. I ain't that wrong with it, but I need that hood barbecue. You know what I mean? That's that real barbecue. I'm ready to go back home for real. Now I'm talking about this food. Get back to my grandma's house. Now what is this part doing? What is this part doing? Why? Hey, bro. See, that's why I need a bumper. So like when people do stupid stuff like that, like why would you let off your gas? And watch how you finna speed up. Watch how you speed up. That's the shit I'm talking about. So I'm speeding up and he's speeding up as well. Like if I had a bumper, I'd just ram his shit dead off the road. Man, boy, people do some trifling stuff. And that's the bad part about it. I'm really a good person, but people just so stupid. Oh shit, my bad. My car right there, that Cadillac. But I got black rims on mine, but I'm finna get some gold 24s and put on my Cadillac. I gotta do that. And I told myself I was gonna come back down here and put some more bass and put some more P.Iii. I don't know why this phone does that. What's good? Any questions? Any comments right now? Specifically, I get on here, I be talking about the same thing every day. It's like, dang, bro, I don't even know what to, I don't even know what to say no more. But I just said it so many times. Woo! Oh man, I had to jump up and down just to put them on. Oh, what's good? What's good? Trying to get it all, trying to give out thorough answers. Because I'm gonna go do these fast Instagram tips in a few minutes. As soon as I get to the house, I'm gonna wonder, ooh, boy, that flat bed with no sleeper. Man, fuck, come on, man. We almost there. We almost there. Damn, I got some. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be like, straight up. Watch the videos and join the live. That's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. Damn, yeah. All these crazy ass. That's some pretty color on that car. Woo! What's good? What's good? Child sick. Child sick. I think I got pulled over in this area before. I had 22s on my Buick. Get pulled over a lot in that car. I don't know why. I guess because I was always speed. I don't know why though. Good question. Good. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, boy, there's some police behind me. You finna get me. Not speeding. 7, they're going 80. I'm done. That's pretty good. SRC. SRC police right there, y'all. Getting up out of there. Hey, bro, we really 205 is like the checkpoint between like Austin and like. And I know San Marcos thing. I know it. Like I'm gonna go through it and be so pissed. Being on Austin, it's cool, but sometimes I be like, damn, man, it would be so much easier to work a regular fucking job. You can be home every night. You ain't gotta worry about no extra shit just in case it is go wrong. Like it's just little stuff, man. But yeah, it's nice. But at the same time, it's like, dang, bro, like now it's a lot of stress on yourself. Like, okay, if you don't work this week, you're gonna be shit out of luck. You're gonna be behind. Like, man, you could, yeah, you can make a lot of money, but still, though, like, and honestly, in my eyes, it's really been a waste. And honestly, in my eyes, it's really been a waste of like a whole week because I haven't done nothing. Like 2 loads, yeah, that's cool, but you haven't done nothing. I don't feel like I did anything this week. Even though I see the money like coming through, it's like, dang, bro, spend that on fuel. You know, I mean, like it's cool. You can get that extra hour sleep that you want. You can stay in them nice hotels if you choose to. But you gotta remember, like the whole reason of you doing this, and that's the part of the reason why I keep doing my bed. You know, just to remember, and that's why I keep my alarm on my other phone. Like I had to get up for work at this time, like 3:35 time to go to work. Working all night, 7 days a week. Wondering why you and your girl always arguing. I used to wonder that shit for real, but now I know. It's crazy, but I mean it's cool. But like I said, you get to go home every night, right? So imagine what type of stress or what type of vibe. Imagine how you been in your relationship at home with your wife, your kids, you know, your family. Just coming out here making money, that's the best part about it. But at the end of the day, you gotta think like stupid people like this doing stuff like that. Like why would you do that? And then just go the same fucking speed. I could have just easily hit the back of their shit, and airbags would have went off and could have killed me. So you gotta make it back home to your family at the end of the night. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's cool, but it just got a lot of perks and a lot of responsibility that goes along with it. It's not perfect, you know. And like you gotta be smart about everything you do. Like right then and there, like the old me, I would have just rolled the window down and like rolled beside him, or you know, did stupid shit. But now that I'm a little bit older, I'm a little bit more mature. I understand I got a lot more going on than people like that that do stupid shit like that. You know, being your own boss, you gotta keep a level head at all times. Cause right now I'm still at work. Even though I'm not doing nothing, I'm still at work. Like this company time right now, for real, for real. You know what I mean? So has good, has bad. The good, control all the money. Control what you get paid, but it gotta make sense. You know what I mean? So, Popo right there watching, trying to get you. Nah, you probably watching that car right there. I don't know. It's starting to get cold, but it's 34 degrees outside right now. Imagine having to sleep in a van in 34 degrees. And like me, I don't have no insulation in here whatsoever, no heaters, nothing. Just freezing your ass off. But me, I like the hustle, so I don't mind dealing with that. I ain't gotta have all the extra stuff, all the nice, the fancy stuff, all whatever in the back. I ain't gotta have all that. Yeah, it's best to do that. That way you got consistent work. You know directly who you're working with. You know you're gonna get paid. Like all that little stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about taking a company's credit score with your factoring company just to see if you're gonna get paid. So they might have a load on the load board for a good price, right? But you don't even get paid for it. Just because your factoring company, that the company you're trying to work with, they don't even factor their loads. You might have to wait on the invoice, you know. But like I said, you got those contracts, like them contracts, that's pretty much set in stone, you know what I mean? But yeah, you'll be good with that. Damn good. Ready to go home, ready to eat. Still ain't, this gotta be exit 205 right here. 205, right? 205, 204, 204, okay, I passed 205, okay. Stop for the side. I know I done got to San Marcos already, man. Working down here was pretty cool. When I was working for JW Brick, I used to love coming down here. They used to give us $20 a day to just to drive to work. So a couple of our picks would have an extra $100 just for gas. Like they paid our gas at one point in time, but they had stopped paying our gas, and they tried to get me to come back for another job, but like San Marcos, from where I was living, it was only like 30 minutes up the road, right? So, and then they had another job out in Hondo, wherever Hondo at. They were building a prison. And they tried to get me to drive out there for free. Like, that's when I was like, nah, bro, like that shit ain't gonna work. Damn, I forgot. I don't know why the damn phone keep going out, bro. I think there's police behind me riding my ass. I think it is. I don't know. But yeah, so they wanted us to go to Hondo. That was about 40, close to 50 minutes on the road, but they weren't paying no gas, and I was like, dang, bro, ain't no way. So that's when I found my job was at the warehouse, at the ATV warehouse, and started working 80 hours there, saving up, building my credit, and I started studying hot shot. And then I found out about expediting, and I was like, you know what? I could use this cargo van somewhat to hot shot. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna do it. I might have to go ahead and end this right here because it's not the Wi-Fi and everything keep going out. I don't know why it's doing that. I got signal, like it's signal all up and down this road. Maybe it's the phone, I'm not sure. But we're gonna go live in a couple hours. Like once I get home, once I get settled in and everything, we're gonna go live, and I'll respond to all those texts and stuff on Instagram. Like going live 30 minutes, going live 30 minutes. You know, we're gonna give a thorough explanation for all these questions. But all right, y'all, be safe, man. But I'm gonna be back on here in a few minutes. So about a good hour. Give me about a good 2-3 hours. We'll be back live.